Hey everyone, it's New York Dan here. I'm coming to you from Applebee's. But not just any Applebee's. No, we are in Florida, baby. And I got shorts on, and it's warm, pretty warm out, and there's some palm trees around. Let's check it out. And they have, get this, late night apps start at 9 p.m., not 10. Don't have to wait as long. Applebee's, baby. We are in Delray Beach, baby, Florida. And I'll show you what the drink deals are. Guess what? The St. Pat, yeah, me lads, St. Patty's Day drinks, they're already out. They're getting excited about it. Look, $10 Golden Goose. What's it got in here? Grey Goose vodka, sour, with sugar rim. Top shelf liquor it has. And then you got the Tipsy Leprechaun. Top shelf tea with Jameson, Irish whiskey, melon liqueur, blue Curacao. I've been to Curacao. I toured the factory. I got to put that up. Premium lemon sour and lemon lime soda. Gold sugar rim. Only $6. Leprechaun approved. St. Patty's Day, my lads. Here's the half price apps here. 9 p.m. to close. Look at all these. Yup. Boneless wings. That sounds good to me. We're going to get some snacks here tonight. Oh, yeah. Guess what? The drinks. Yeah. Look at this. They got wines. All day drink specials. House Spirits, $4.50 with your choice of soda mixer. I don't even think they have these in New York. This is what I'm gonna get. Where was I? Right here, $6 House Mucho, House Margarita. Drink specials, 9 p.m. to close, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. And then you got $5 premium spirits. Yeah, get some whiskey, Fireball, rum, tequila, anything you want. It's like the cruise. Anything you want, they got it. I got to decide what to get here.
The wonton tacos might come out first.
Your choice of beer. Okay, whichever works. I just put in for wonton tacos and some boneless wings spicy. Pretty cool. See, they serve what's here. You got, this is what we're getting tonight. You got edibles and you got elixirs. That's what we need. Yup. We need to get an elixir. That's what I'm thinking. I was just at Lake Worth today. Pretty cool, pretty cool. It's coming up. I'm gonna be uploading it, get some great footage. Hit the thumbs up. I'll show you how the snacks come out and the elixirs. We're just talking here about Gene Hackman. You know he just passed away? Yeah, guess what? My friend Greg was telling me that he had a computerized pacemaker for his heart. And that's how they could tell he may have been dead for 9 days. You believe that? It's terrible. His wife, his dog, and they're not ruling out foul play. How does that happen? You know, Gene Hackman, we talked about him on my channel, Poseidon Adventure. Remember that? Every time we talk about a star, they end up passing away. I don't understand what's going on. I was just talking with Leslie about Olivia Newton-John think it was on the channel at some point in the last few months, and she passed away right after that. It was really crazy. I don't know. I'm a big fan of Gene Hackman. I think he's a cool actor. Looks good. Check that out, guys. Margarita served mucho. It's only $6. Where else are you going to get that? And you guys wonder why I like to go to Applebee's. Food came out. Hot boneless wings. Extra powder on there. Extra chili powder. Blue cheese. They gave me extra. Nice. Celeries. Yeah, this is a good deal. Half price. And then wonton tacos. These are delicious. Put a little lime on there. I still haven't gotten over to Gary Wu's to try that Asian food over there. Yeah, they're pouring draft beers. Look at that. That's some pipe. Take a look at those twice pipes. It's got twice pipes. My man Greg got the quesadillas and the brew pub pretzels with a lot of cheese sauces. Pretty good. We're having a feast here. So guys, we're at Applebee's tonight. This is our server, Amanda. She's right here. How do you like living in Florida? Is it good?
It's good, for the most part.
And you live in the Boca area or?
Delray area, yeah.
Delray, I like that area. You know Benny's on the beach?
Yeah.
Yeah, that place is awesome. I was just over there.
Yeah, it's really good.
Did you always live in Florida?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
whole life.
Nice. It's paradise. I have friends that are from New York that have moved down here, like my friend Greg, and a lot of them don't like Florida.
Yeah.
But when I come down, I'm like, this is paradise down here. I like Florida so much.
Yeah, it's good to vacation.
You know?
I'm not sure if you want to deal with the traffic and the way people drive every day, but
Yeah, there's a lot of traffic around the area. Yeah.
I gotta go zoom and make a drink. But
Okay, thank you. See you later. Thank you very much.
Cool, man.
So Greg and I were having a debate. He said he didn't think Gene Hackman was in Poseidon Adventure. Yeah, well, I just looked it up. He was Reverend Scott. He was the priest that said, we gotta follow the guys and climb up. And the other priest said, no, let's just stay here and wait for help. Double crunch, bone-in wings, extra hot, guys. Delicious tonight. I'll tell you another thing we're talking about. Tequila. Urban legend, and it's probably true. There's a worm in some tequilas that they put in the bottle. Yeah, some tequilas have a worm in there. That shows you how strong the tequila is. You put a worm in there, and if it dies, you know you got the real deal. This, I don't know about the tequila they use at Applebee's. I don't know. There's a worm in there, maybe because they didn't clean the bar that well. Let's taste this thing. It's the best tequila I ever had in my life. Cheers, guys. It looks like they got those special, the golden leprechaun drink that I was talking about. Yeah. Cheers, guys. Yeah, I'll show you the Florida Applebee's. It's a little different than New York. You got Florida Atlantic University. Here's some of the home teams. What's this one? Spanish River Community High. University of Miami. Cool. And it's got the same lights I think we got. Because I was pointing those out. What else we got? Huh. They got it all decorated. This one's Spanish River. Perfect Patron Passion Margarita. They got cool stuff at Applebee's. I like it. Oh, we don't have those, which is a good thing. I'm not really a fan of those computer. You know how if you're at a table, you pay your bill on that? Not really a big fan of those computer stuff. There's our bar. That was a cool bar. We were talking with guys there. We were having a good time. One of the guys was an over-the-road trucker. And he was telling me he didn't like Florida. He didn't like being retired. And yeah, believe it or not, I told him about Sarasota's channel, how he advocated the early retirement. And the guy said he didn't like it. He's just sitting around. He didn't have much to do. And he loved doing the trucking. But what happened was he had a bad accident. The truck hit another truck, 18-wheeler. He said he had like a $500,000 rig, and it had a huge 22-foot sleeper on it, some weird thing like that.
He said he couldn't walk good either.
Yeah, he can't walk well. That's because I was saying to him, you're in paradise down here, Florida. You can't enjoy it. You got it made. And he's like, oh, well, I have trouble walking around. And then he was saying that Florida, he was telling me Florida is a living graveyard. That's what he called it. Ha! I think it's paradise. A living graveyard. Come on. I like Florida. I'm having a blast down here. Lake Worth. Doing all this fun stuff here. I don't know, guys. Even Applebee's is fun in Florida. It seems a lot more fun. There's something fun about it. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. But Florida just seems to be more fun. All right, guys. Hit the thumbs up. Your friend, New York Dan from Applebee's in... What town is this?
Delray Beach.
Delray Beach. Yup. This is where that singer Lana Del Rey is from, actually. Only she's just a phony. She took the name Del Rey. That's not her real name. All right, guys. Over and out. I'll see you in the next one. Hey, guys. Check out these little tiny work trucks. The ladders are almost bigger than the truck. It's some kind of little Japanese truck. I get a kick out of this. I was saying to my friend Greg, I'm like, what are these, toys? And then he was telling me this was a seafood restaurant right here. It's called Lenny's. And it turns out we drove by it closer and it's a car wash. And I'm like, yeah, that explains why the food isn't good. So anyway, yeah, we were just leaving Applebee's here. We had a good meal here. You can't beat Applebee's, right, guys? Hit the thumbs up. I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, I was joking around with my friend that up here, this looks so cool. I don't know what this thing is, True Leave, but they have these small things in Florida. Look at that. There's like a hurricane shutter up there with louvers. You got a palm tree. I was saying that would make a perfect apartment for me if there was a way to seal that off. You'd have to be real slick, though, because they have a lot of security around here. But you imagine you could live right up there. I think it might be hollow in there. All right, guys. Check this out. Addison Reserve. I don't know why you would want to live on a reserve, but it's quite a spectacular deal here with a lit up fountain. Look at this. Be an amazing fountain Maybe you could take a bath in that fountain. What do you guys think? You got lions spitting water out. You got palm trees. Look at this. That's what it's all about. Florida, baby. Florida. These townhouses have these fancy entryways. What a place, huh? It's like $1 million. But then the funny part is, I don't know if they're really that fancy. Like, you have all this spectacular stuff with flowers, and then when you get into the actual development, it's like a little tiny apartment that looks like you're in the projects. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. But look, they light up all these palm trees. I'm going to probably have to be escorted out here by security. Yeah, I'm sure they have a gatehouse. Yeah, up here it's the gatehouse. Yup. They have a gatehouse coming up here. We'll have to... oh, there's a U-turn right there. Perfect. I think I'm going to use that. Otherwise, it's going to be like Ricky Ricardo. I'm going to pull up. Oh, Lucy, you got some splaining to do. Yeah, your gate tag doesn't seem to work. Yeah, I wish I could see what exactly this reserve looks like, but I think I'm going to have to back up here. What do you think? I'm just curious to see, like, what's the fancy digs that you actually live at. Like, what does it look like in there? I don't know. Maybe if I take Mr. X's e-bike, I can ride it right in there on that sidewalk. I'll have you drop me off by the front here, and I'll just bike in on his e-bike. That would work great. I bet you that path bypasses security. That would be a good video to make. You could ride in there and then you could check it out and show what it looks like. Yeah, look at this. It's amazing, huh? Look at that. I'm gonna go hang out in that fountain. That thing's like a hot tub. You think anyone would notice? Addison Reserve.
Do you turn?
I'm headed the right way, right?
No, you gotta go the other way.
Am I going backward now?
Yeah.
Look at this place, Grand Orchard. Oh, they mean business. They got a guard booth right up front there. There's no, yep. They mean business with this one. I think that's a sniper tower that they built. Make sure if bums like us show up, they're ready. Crystal Bay. Yeah, there's all these. Look at this. They light up the palm trees. You gotta light it up.